Okay, so I started another book. It's supposed to be one of the top selling books in history. It's All You Can Do Is All You Can Do, but All You Can Do Is Enough by Art Williams. I'm about 6 chapters into it now, but I want to give about 3 chapters of an overview because I took a lot of notes on this, and I just want to pass it to you and not, you know, bombard you with too much information. But chapter one, basically what he's talking about, he says, as you know, with any child or all the children that you know, if you ask them what they want to be, it's always something big. Like I want to be an astronaut. I want to be, the next pro football, basketball, baseball, soccer player. I want to win Olympic medals. I want to do this. I want to do that, and it's huge. It's because they don't see obstacles in their way. They only see the result of the end. But Art says this changes because our family changes us, our friends change us. Scenarios that we go through in life, the obstacles that we do actually meet will change us. But he says in order to be truly successful and do whatever you want in your life, you have to gain that desire back. You have to be able to dream again. So he has a bunch of different power principles that he calls them. He has 4 on here. He says, I'll get my notes here. Uh, One, it's like you have to demand yourself happiness and success. And you can't let people take that from you. 2 is you got to learn to dream again. Just like we said, you can't let people tell you what you can do or what you can't do because you can do anything you want. 3 is you have to compete. He believes in competing, which is kind of different from the 10x rule that I was making movies before. Uh, Grant Cardone in the 10x rule says don't compete, you have to dominate. Art Williams kind of goes with the route you have to compete, show people that you can and will stay with it, and beat that person out. Not necessarily dominate, but pull ahead. 4 is you can change at any point that you want to. Nothing's going to determine what you're going to do other than you. So he has a few unwritten laws in chapter 1, and he says, you are what you accept that you are. So if you accept that you're just going to be a paid employee, or for some other profession, maybe you want to work at McDonald's, or you want to be a school teacher, you want to be a physical therapist, whatever it may be, you are what you accept that you are. And the higher you accept your ability, then the more you will get. 2 is life will turn out the way you seeing it turn out. Once again, if you see yourself being famous, rich, successful, great family, whatever it may be, it'll turn out that way. Chapter 2, he uh, he says it's warning. It's failure message ahead is the actual title of the chapter. And what he's saying is your friends, your family, your spouses, your coworkers, everybody will hold you back, tell you that you're doing too much, and they're trying to tell you that you're going to fail, and you need to accept what they think you should do, which is no way to be. That's basic just chapter 2. Chapter 3 is the secret to winning, and he goes right back to desire. Everything is desire. If you want to do something and you have the desire and your desire is great enough to do it, then you will accomplish that feat in time. He says there's 6 steps into this that you have to make. So you must have a specific goal in mind. So decide what you want and make that goal. Write it down. So you have to have a specific time in which you want to achieve your goal. Goal setting is key. Short, medium, long-term goals. You have to have them. Try to accomplish them when you say or even before. Write your goal down is 3. You must develop a plan to achieve your goal, which you should also write that down. Decide the price that you are willing to pay to achieve this goal. So you have to decide if you want a huge goal, you have to pay huge dividends, huge prices. Okay, so if you're not willing to accept that, then you may not want to go for that goal. But the only one that can decide that is you. And you must think about reaching your goal every single day. Okay, so you can't slack off on this. And he has 4 basic principles of desire. Desire, it says gain strength when it has concrete form. So you got to go after it. Desire becomes an obsession. When you start thinking about this thing over and over and over, and it's always there, it's going to become an obsession. Last, it says your desire becomes a commitment. This is huge. And your 3 stages of commitment is 1, the lying stage, where you lie to people, tell them that you're doing great, you're doing this, doing that. So that's stage 1. The quitting stage, where you say it's just too much. I can't do it. I might as well accept what I was going to do before. And 3, if you make it past that, it's the full commitment where you say, it doesn't matter anymore. I will make this happen. But number 4 in the principles of desire is desire becomes endurance. It's always going to be a long-term race. You're going to desire to do things more and more and more. And he also has the last unwritten law. If you're going into business, he says the first 8 months of your business, everything's going to turn out to be a mess. Might as well accept it, get over it, and get ready to get past it. That first 8 months or year is going to be absolutely hectic. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So my overall view of chapters 1 through 3 so far are pretty good. And he just basically tells you set your goal, get your desires up there, and you determine what you're going to be in life. So once again, if you like this is a little longer video. Sorry about that. But email me at tkdblack2012 at yahoo.com. Like, comment, or share this with your friends, and let me know what you think.